Welcome to my new video series called Pitch and Switch. In these series, once a week, we're going to be talking about unhealthy foods and how we can make better alternatives. So today we're going to talk about vegetable oils and healthier alternatives to the oils that we use in our everyday cooking. So here I have a bottle of vegetable oil. Many of us probably have these in our home. And there are different types of fats. We have polyunsaturated fats, saturated fats, and monounsaturated fats. And vegetable oil or canola oil or corn oil, all of those are called polyunsaturated fats. And there's two types of these, omega-6s and omega-3s. And this type of oil is full of omega-6 fatty acid. And unfortunately, these are very unstable. And when they get processed at high temperatures, the fatty acids get altered and our brain can't recognize them anymore, and they end up storing them as fat. And as these oils get heated at high temperatures, they become easily damaged or oxidized. And then they go around the body and they start damaging other cells and promoting cancer. Heating them at high heat also destroys the nutritional value, and they use a chemical solvent when they heat it called hexane that is very toxic to our bodies. And in addition, they also have to refine these oils to get rid of those nasty smells and flavors and colorings to make it palatable to our tongues. So in vegetable oil, if you look on the ingredients, the main ingredient is soybean oil. And soybean oil is genetically modified, which means that it has been altered so that it is able to withstand the chemical called glyphosate. Glyphosate is in the main ingredient of Roundup, and this is sprayed on our corn and crops to help it not succumb to the bugs in the environment that would damage the crops. And unfortunately, glyphosate is a hormone disruptor, and the World Health Organization even designates it a probable carcinogen. So again, these are all reasons why we want to try to avoid these unhealthy oils. And glyphosate also causes nutritional deficiencies and damages our gut lining, in addition to many other things. So that is one reason why you want to try to buy organic instead of items that are sprayed with glyphosate. So what can we do about this problem? How can we get rid of this vegetable oil, and what are some healthy substitutes? So one choice that you'll have is coconut oil. Coconut oil is mainly saturated fats. Saturated fats have strong double bonds, and that means that they're not easily broken down and oxidized or damaged. And they have a higher smoke point, so you're able to cook them at higher heat, and they stay nice and stable. Coconut oil has special things called MCTs, or medium chain triglycerides, and they get metabolized differently by our body. They help us to burn fat, they improve our brain function, and they actually increase our metabolism. They help with proper hormone and immune function, and they increase the good cholesterol in our body and actually decrease inflammation rather than increase inflammation in vegetable oils as these. So this is the coconut oil that I like to use. It's made by Nutiva, but you can use really any brand. And coconut oil is a great thing to cook for high heat, so I generally will use this when I'm cooking eggs, things on the stove, and my skillet, anything like that in general. Coconut oil is a great high heat oil. The second product I would recommend for oils is avocado oil. Avocado oil is a monounsaturated fat, so it's not quite as stable as coconut oil as far as the bonds, but it actually has a very high smoke point of about 500 degrees. So it actually is very stable before it goes rancid at the 500. So this is an excellent heart-healthy oil that you can use for cooking. So I also will use avocado oil in my skillet when I'm cooking, and it's also a great oil to use when you're roasting. And you can also use avocado oil in baking. So for instance, my daughter had a birthday and we made a birthday cake, and instead of using vegetable oil, we used avocado oil. And it tasted great and nobody knew the difference. So that's a little hack there for you. The last oil I'd like to mention today is olive oil. Most people know that it's practically a miracle food. It is wonderfully healthy for us, full of antioxidants, anti-inflammatory, decreases heart disease, and unfortunately olive oil is a monounsaturated fat as well, but it has a lower smoke point. So it's really only stable to about 350 degrees or so. So what that means is that you don't really want to cook this at super high heat. Low heat is okay, or it's really fantastic to use in dressings. So I like to drizzle olive oil over my salads and use that instead of traditional inflammatory salad dressings. So I hope this was really helpful for you today, and think about the next time you go to the grocery store how you can pitch the vegetable oils and switch to the heart healthy oils.